Hi everyone. Seems I was missing my sound. I hope everyone is hearing me fine. And there we go. Dragon Rock Palace is the first match we are going to see. We are seeing Soul Stealers versus a family, and they are going at it in just a couple of seconds. Like I said in the previous video, I also tweaked my sound so it would match the movements better. If you see any difference, please let me know so I can retweak it. I think I was close in my tests. Some are saying that sometimes it changes during the fights. And they are off. Let's take somebody closer. Going into Boosty Tank. Bouncy. Bouncy Tank. They're going for that point first. They are almost half there, but they get interrupted with ice. Boosty takes Great Swifty as first. Hi. Welcome to the stream, of course. Seems that Soul Stealers is taking the lead, at least in the first 20 seconds. Let's switch to family to see their next attack. I'm going with a Great Abrams. I think it's something short for Abraham, but it's an older name. Great Abrams on his back. First put Shade Orc on his back and then recovers. There we go with another hit. Shade Orc needs to back off. I think family still needs to wake up. They are playing with some other players today, so it could be they are still organizing themselves. It's a good thing for... Oh no, they took the point. Defense is up. Now Shade Orc in trouble. He gets out of that frost, but doesn't escape the hit from Fast Dead. Family is pushing back Soul Stealers. And family is catching up fast. Hi Archery Girl, welcome to the stream. Okay. Got pulled onto that gravity mine. It seems the shield has destroyed before it could activate. And now we have a reclaiming of the point from Soul Stealers. They are hitting family hard. Throwing some bludgers. Let's switch. See what No to Hope is up to. He has a nice skin from EVE Chimera. Point is about to move and he is chasing Adele. Escapes that hit from Fast Dead. Point is about to move and we have up here. Oh, they all run down to the next point because it didn't go up. It went down to the beach. Great Fear does a lift before the hit can hit her. And No to Hope goes down. Now to Hope back on his feet. Going to reinforce. Great Fear went with Sky. Got a lot of players from Soul Stealers dead. Is No to Hope going to be able to save the point? No, he avoids it, keeping himself alive. Hopefully reporting to the rest of the team what the others are doing. He almost got detected there. He's going for that gun, it seems. Got destroyed. And again, escapes the Tesla. Let's follow the attack on Shade Orc a little. Stacking up, raging up. Adele on her back. We have a lot of pieces here on the ground, and there it goes. Sky dropping in from Great Fear, not allowing Soul Stealers to approach the point too much. Family was catching up, and now is being retaken by Soul Stealers. Still the fight is going on. Jasnitsky on point. I do hope I say it right. It's Jasnitsky. Yeah. And there they removed everyone. No, Great Swifty stays behind, and there it goes. Point back to Soul Stealers with only 15 seconds behind. The match seemed to be going up rather even tonight. Ooh, not good for Team Family. That Frost Curse took the rest of the team. Hi Sprite, welcome to the stream. Mechanism is about to move again. And let's follow the attacking team. Adele. Point is moved and Team Family is first there. And here an instant, and there again another instant. Shade Orc is frozen. It seems Adele died by the hit. It just took before the Frost Curse went away. Still on Adele. Coming back to the point that has been reclaimed by Family. Ooh. Not nice, hitting in the back. Yappa died. Hypro1, welcome to the stream. New attack coming from Soul Stealers. Let's follow them on Yappa. She's with the back to the team, or to the point. Getting up some points. And an instant. Nicely placed, but only getting fast dead. And Abrams was on the floor too, so also caught in that instant. Adele goes into Astral, exiting among the rest of the team. Okay, somebody in the back, and it is fast dead. Going among the enemy, getting frozen a little, escaping, still alive. No, that last hit from Shade Orc was just too much. No escape there. Family is in trouble. They don't have a healer or a Zerk. Seems they're going to switch a player out to get some more reinforcements. Yappa staying behind the team, and let's switch to another attack. Great Fear maybe. She has taken up a higher position. Shooting down. Oh, gets a visit in the back by No to Hope. Drops down and is in enemy lines. Or goes cross enemy lines. That last hit and the Lacroche. What I'm saying. The vampire hit from the Inquisitor. Maybe better to explain that. And Sky dropping right behind, completely on Soul Stealers. They need to advance, move closer to the point. Note to Hope visit Great Sphere again and kills her in the back. Great Fear disconnected, so probably also switching to somebody else. Let's go closer and let's take a Mixilion. Keeping the team full upright. Mixilion needs that potion. And the point is being challenged at the moment. We have One Punch Man rejoining on Zerk. Adele and Swifty are back. It is heal. So they have switched players during the match. Or I mean characters during the match. Because players would be cause for problems. An instant through the door, through the window. Freezing on Mixilion. He gets out of there. A little frost. No! Full team Soul Stealers go down. Switch to One Punch Man seems to be nicely done. Adding a healer, making it more difficult for Soul Stealers to kill them all. Strategy from family worked. I'm still on a Mixilion. The fight is going on elsewhere. Let's switch to One Punch Man. It's outside. Moving along. Ooh, and getting Omixilion right in the mix. Getting killed himself now. And an instant placed by Adele. Still on One Punch Man. The fight is going on here. Jasnitsky is shooting down everyone that comes through that walkway. Seeing that the family is catching up again. And there we have One Punch Man back on his feet. Coming along. Nope, nobody to hit. Staying behind the wall. Trying to find an opening. Going with a vortex when everyone is just through the door. Nice strategy. Going out the window. Almost put on his back. And again goes in for a fight. Walks into the ice. Has enough momentum to get through it. Gets pushed on his back. Sky dropping in by Boosie. And we have Soul Stealers reclaiming the point. It moves again to the other side of the temple, closer to family. So it's going to be a struggle between the two teams again. Let's take up a little higher position so we can see the full fight. One Punch Man with a hit. Oh, I saw somebody flying against the wall. But this time Shade Orc comes and intervenes, putting One Punch Man on his back and finishing him off. The healer, nicely done, resurrection, getting the full team of family back on their feet around the point. But they are in a difficult position. They are 100 points behind. And it seems that Soul Stealers is keeping that point for them for the moment. Family has to come up with a new strategy. And nobody around. Let's go with the fight. This heal. Just dying here inside. A vortex coming through by One Punch Man. Getting a Boosie, Bouncy Tank, Yappa. And a Jasnitsky gets a Mixilion with some lead poisoning. Note to Hope is the last one around the point. Trying to keep it as long as possible. Hoping the rest of the team would be there. But it doesn't go their way. strategy from family is obvious. They are keeping the players away from the point. Jasnitsky is there too in the back, keeping an eye on the point. And now they are trying to avoid even allowing one player from Soul Stealers to get to the point. They overlooked somebody. Somebody is already there fighting or taking the point. And left. So a good distraction. Seems to be No to Hope is getting a fight with Jasnitsky. And we have a lot of blue here again. Instant. One Punch Man is frozen there in the back. Now they need to claim that point if they want to make it their own. And they are doing it right now. And they are going to risk it. Nobody's on the point, so it will be moving in 10 seconds. They are taking a chance and going to a position where it moved. And they choose wrong. It moves to the waterfall. It's a gamble. It's a gamble, and they gambled wrong this time. Now, if Soul Stealers is able to keep them from reaching that point, they advance to the next round. We do see One Punch Man there fighting it out with Shade Orc through the waterfall. This heal coming around. Oh, a ram coming through by Great Abrams. Another ram. We are at 500. So clearing the point and making sure they keep the point is the way they have to do it. The sky came from Boosie, the last one of the fires still standing. Do we see another attack? We have 3 players down here, the rest is still fighting at the point. One Punch Man in the back, Great Abrams still fighting it out. A healer coming in, getting some safety there. This going down, we see the last little point and they claim it. Soul Stealers and gets a family down. Nice game. They should have started with the Zerk in the beginning and kept the healer. Would have been a totally different match, but it didn't go that way. Here we have the points, of course. Omixleon gets battle MVP and top experience per assistance. Then we have top experience per kill going to Shade Orc, and Boosie walking away with top experience per damage. Small overview of the points. Now the next 2 rounds I will be playing with my team. We are going against Smudgeness. Let's check if all the matches are played or if somebody is still playing. No, everybody is waiting. Then we can move the time. Trying to make sure we don't make any mistakes in the time. I'm gonna double check every time now. Because I think the mistake last week was mine. There we go. Time has been saved. 4 minutes. We have a warning. That's a good thing. Let's go already. So I'm going to move to the TeamSpeak of my team. As by their request, you only hear me instead of them. Could be a talk in French too, because we have a lot of French players in the team. Let's see. 2 matches, about 10 minutes, no, 8 minutes long. Then we will see how it goes. See you in 20 for the next battles, where I'll probably be just streaming and not playing. Hi. C'est en français tout le monde ou en anglais? Ok. J'espère aussi. Ils ont eu l'invitation, hein. Tu peux pas faire quoi? Ok. Yes. Let's give it our best. No, ready to fight and try to play together. Not ready to die. Think we better run to the point first. We need to do like the other team, win. There we go. Thanks. Good luck to you too. Nice to hear everyone laugh before everyone dies. Oh, nice, they are giving us the point. If somebody dies, take the wood with you. Nicely done by the healer. Oh. First time we can kill them. What's happening? Yes. No, they just let us have some fun. Now they're gonna fight. Yeah.
Somebody stop him. Thar Fury.
Ah, they closed it already. Completely closed. Let's go all the way around then. Yes, he dropped off the bridge. Oh! No, I'm going down. I'm stuck on the rocks. Yeah. Ram. And they already caught up. Okay. Let's die on the point. I think we better destroy one of the gates. We're getting hammered every time. One of the gates destroyed. Frozen again. No. I really hate ice. I really hate ice. I really hate ice. It's too cold. I don't move anymore if I get frozen.
Somebody stop him.
Somebody's taking the point.
Mega kill.
Where is everyone? Oh. They kill me too easy. One more game. Yeah, it's just playing together, trying to find someone else you can play with, finding a strategy. Yeah, so to yeah, they are fast, too fast sometimes. They are there 1 second, and the next second they are behind you. Yeah. Yeah, it has been a long time since we played it in tournaments, so not everybody likes it, but still have to be a little variated, not always the same. Let's try stay together. Okay, count. Is it? I have yeah. Watching three sides. Take the outside if you can. Don't jump down, they are waiting. Stay together. Oh, didn't see her come. Too late with my skills. They are waiting. They are killing us again. Only Valk alive. They are not playing that nice like before. Out. Yeah, better one that we can kill than three that kill us. No, can't get through. Okay, I have a ram. Why am I? Somebody joining on point. They left it alone. Only Vigrid is left behind. Yeah. Ooh. They are Super Zero is really not fighting us. Oh, we need to get to that point. Just fighting on the stairs. They are just playing with us. No. I'm in a corner. I'm in a corner. Yeah, I'm keeping them busy. I'm keeping them busy. They're all following me. They are playing with us. Mine. Out. Oh. Thanks for playing. Yeah. Let's see if still others are playing. It was a nice training against the team. Seems that all matches have been played, so that means moving the time along. Go. Time has changed. So we have seen a match from Soul Steelers already. We have seen Smudgeness kick our asses, and then we are going to see the next match from Aligned Forces against Minions. Let's see how they do. Everybody needs a chance to be on the stream. Welcome and thanks for subscribing, D-Demon. Sorry for the silence, I needed something to drink. All that talking makes me thirsty. Match is about to start in 40 seconds. News they can tell is on Sunday we have a special tournament, esports style. A Frost Battle is the second one. We do this with a mandatory team setup. 2 ices need to be in the team to be playable. If you don't have 2 ices, you can play with 1 less, but then you lose one of your players. It's again 8 versus 8. It has been a long time since we played that way. So let's see what comes about it. My choice for the match now is Allied forces against minions, and we are playing on the little engine that could. Yeah, I didn't notice, but it's 2 alliances against each other. One with 2 L's and one with 1 L. Let's start with one of the little guys, Largo Legrand, playing in a new team. He's moving along, taking up another position. Seems to be far away for that train to be, but he's thinking in advance that the train is moving along. Largo putting up his poles everywhere he can, destroying the Teslas while he is going. He's not joining the fight yet, he's on the outside. He put everything up. Ooh, 1 against 1, Keka and Largo Legrand. And it's Keka that wins this 1-1. Let's take somebody else. Tanker Aussie maybe, yes. And nicely pink. Trying to chain somebody. And then he disappears in front of your eyes. Lucky for that skill. Inreed walking on a gravity mine and getting knocked to the side, able to escape that floating zone, and now goes in for a 1-1 tanker Aussie, who plays tag with Xerxes Z. We didn't see the fight, but the train is here and it's not moving. It's even cold now. For those who haven't seen this match too many times, the color of the engine is hot and cold. It's not the game color or the clan, the team color I mean. If it's red, it's hot and moving forward. It's blue, it's cold and moving backwards. Duvlax in the back, Hemidir getting pulled onto a gravity mine, and if she falls down there, she will drop onto another gravity mine. But before she does that, she dies. Train still is moving on piece by piece. Largo gets put on a gravity mine and gets hit on his feet. And another gravity mine goes off. And another. They seem to be put there on a regular base by Keka or by Drot. Some ice forming here. Train is still advancing.
Somebody stop him.
Tuvlax in the back, fighting it out. Let's go closer. And the train is still advancing. Seems that aligned forces, allied forces. And now it's gold. Skadi. Skadi in front, and it's gold. It's almost 10 seconds. It will be moving backwards just right now. If nobody gets in that zone in time. There it goes, moving backwards. I don't see any blue arriving. It's Inbreed coming first, going for that Tesla. Now getting close to Tanker Aussie, getting knocked on to a gravity mine and knocked outside the ring onto the ice. He's still alive, but needs to run around. Oh, he misses his jump. Didn't work that way. Engine is still cold. It didn't go far backwards. Somebody is getting around. It seems that Warlock and Hemidir are coming in. Largo is in the back, trying to put his TP, if I'm not mistaken. And there we have the train advancing again. No, slowing down and staying still. It's another race here. That train is moving as slow as it can, even backwards. Maybe they need to invent a new game style. The race, you have to make a choice in advancing your vehicle or running interference. And in Brint, nope. Tuxan gets frozen. Tunux. Reading it backwards again. Largo around the point. Mine going off. Largo, Warlock and Imbri just died. You have 2 minutes 50 on the clock. And defense from minions is holding that place before it can get to the second station. Engine is cold. Largo in the back, probably putting his TP. We see Warlock appearing out of thin air. Imbri 2. He's going for the point. A mine going off. A jump in and down. Another mine. Imbreed got killed by that mine. And the train is almost back in the station. Let's go in for a closer look on Spirit. No, Sprite. Sprite backing up his team. The time is going dangerously low. And we are almost at the end starting station. Sprite going back, going for the back of Inbreed, who gets out of there. Warlock goes for Keka. We have Surreal shooting at Largo. And Tunux fighting it out with Zerg CZ. Let's go in a closer look for Tunux. Now we see a lot of blue. That train should be advancing. Stunning move. I think it was drought here. Now ice. Tunux is turned into an ice statue. Knocked on his back, still alive. Trying to avoid all the hits. Zerg is hit with another hit. Oh, somebody died with a curse. Getting the full team into ice. And nothing left but ice cubes. Largo pulling the train along. A fight on the other side. Down to the last 30 seconds, even less. Vortex coming by Zerg CZ. killing everyone in the back. We see Largo there in the back. Train stays cold, so he's not inside the zone. Counter is on 0. And the countdown has started. 15 seconds of cold. Every time somebody enters that zone, we reset the timer. The most difficult part of the game here is keeping that last 15 seconds out of that zone. Sometimes it's better to have that train closer to the second station so that the attacking team or the transporting team needs to run a longer way. It's especially good for the last 15 seconds if you have to wait and they don't put in a TP. They're still advancing the train, so they can still advance the train until the second station and get an extra 6 minutes. Minions is regrouping. Or they are just doing what I just said, allowing the train to advance a little farther so that allied forces needs to run farther, losing more time. Is it going to be enough? Zerg CZ is waiting for some to exit. Largo in 2 pieces, only one left alive. Full team down, still they need to keep those teams away. Of course they are not listening what I say, allowing that train to go farther and making sure the TP is not that far. Full team down again and the counter is going on. And there it goes. They were able to keep allied forces away for 15 seconds.
Thank you.
Points overview. Zerg takes battle MVP and top experience per kill. And then we have top experience per damage going to Keka 1 and top experience per assist goes to Sprite AB. We're going to start again. So that Smudgeness has let us follow Zerg ZZ on his first attacking run. Engine red hot, advancing. Can they push through the lines, or is the defense from allied forces going to hold? Knock on the ground. Oh, we saw Surreal lift off, fly a long way. Ooh, a hit on the ground. Tunax was below that hit from Zerg CZ. And they are advancing the train. Didn't go good for Amy. She got lead poisoning here. Train almost at the second station, or more than halfway, of course. Do we see some more interference? We have Warlock in the background. Inbreed coming into the site together with Tunox. Still nobody is going for the engine. It's advancing. It's Zerg CZ going for the advancement. Ooh, nice reaction in the back. A hit. He's moving that engine on his own. Largo is the last one standing. Vortex for Largo alone. And that station is taken. They are waiting for the exit. But the entrance is there, so I don't think anybody is coming here. A hit. Ooh, Zuxit on his back. Asking for some assistance. Tunax guarding the train, but is on his own against 4 attackers in front of him. Avoiding that ice. Getting frozen against the engine. Another good place to be. Still alive, it seems. Surreal gets knocked on her back. Ooh, a shout and a hit. I'm not seeing much with that pole in the way. Train advancing to the 3rd station. Some frost action gets a kick. Jump from up high from Inbreed. And an instant. Nobody gets frozen, seems. Some more ice. Ooh. Nice explosion. Surreal gets a frost on a ram coming through. And a shout out. Xerxes needs to rejoin the team. Sees the TP coming online and he rejoins. By the way, they just killed almost everyone from allied forces. Train is advancing even more. Just around the corner. Chaining mine went over, only captured one. Cyril going with the frost, Hemidir in trouble. Tunax comes and tries to save, but was too late. Inbreed just hit a little later than Xerxes. They almost went flying at the same time, but Zerg was a little faster in his start of the movement. And the train arrives at the third station, onto the fourth and last station. Cyril with another freeze. Trying to get everyone frozen. We're up the stairs almost. Train almost moves constant. Another shout out here. A lot of frost going on. They leave the station. Ooh, somebody stole the hit from Zerg. It was Tank Aussie going with a steal. Let's take a look from Skadi. She's moving around, trying to find an angle. Finds her behind enemy lines. Moves around, avoids being hit. Instant. Oh, only gets the Zerg. Shouts it out. No. It was Cyril that was shouting. And Skadi doesn't survive. Train moves ahead. It's almost in the station. Let's go in for a closer look. Is it going to be fast? No. A lot of blue here. No red. Yeah. Tunax in the back, keeping the block up, making sure that Train stays in position. He's moving around, backing up. We have a Largo and a Warlock around. Inbreed coming in with a nice jump, but nobody was around to do a lot of damage here. Right, kick out with some extra fire. 4 down on allied forces, only Tunax holding on, and he just died too. Train goes into the station. No, Warlock is still there. Largo too. Tunax back on his feet and ready to defend that engine. Xerxes hit with a vortex, gets everyone down, and she advances to the point. Blue team wins, 2 for minions, 1 on defense and 1 on attack. They advance to the final. Here, final view of the point. Battle MVP and top experience per kill going to Xerxes. Then we have top experience per assist for Sprite AB and top experience per damage to Keka1. Next up will be the final. And for a change, I put in the big map. 5-point siege. Both teams are waiting for it already. Time has been set. Then we have to activate the game. Spectate. There we go. A little less than 4 minutes to go in our waiting time. Only thing I can say about the news, we are currently having a promotion on VIP. Nope, not VIP. Yeah, VIP and Hireling at 50% discount. And also on Sunday we have a Frost Battle. By special, it is esports style, 8 versus 8 after a long time. Mandatory 2 ISIS need to be in a team to play, and the rest of the team is free of choice. Of course, we are still limiting the classes to 2 to keep it as fair as possible. If you have any questions or you want somebody to come, oh, you want me to show somebody up close, let me know in chat and I switch to that player. Still a wait of 1 minute and 14 seconds to the final, giving the players a time to prepare and giving them time to take a drink. For those who are wondering, I'm drinking Coca-Cola and not beer. Let's go already. Frost Battle on Sunday. Everyone welcome. It's esports style. So if you have a level 1 character and you join in the match, you will get your level 30 stats, even with the gear of a level 1 on you. That's the fun of it. Everyone can join. Only thing you have to remember is you get the full set of skills to add them to your character before you go into your first match ever. If you have set your skills the first time, it will remain that way. In esports styles, the game will remember your settings. So see you all on Sunday, and first we are going to start the final here. And they are off. Seems that minions has found the point really fast. They are halfway through. We see somebody flying here. The Gaibinator. They have the first point almost. And we see somebody exiting. It was the healer moving away from the point and giving the point to minions. Still, they need to pass the gate. And the minions was walking the other way, trying to do as much damage to Smugness as possible before they could pass and defend the next point. They are on point, allowing minions to advance. Nope, not anymore. Defense again. TP is just below that overhang. Still on Sprite. Sprite. I was going to say it correct this time, the first time, and then I corrected myself, and then again a correction. Why not? A flight lesson for Tanker Ozzy. And it gets smashed to the ground too. I think the fire didn't like his floating. Tanker Ozzy with a knock on the ground, knocking off that fire that was on the rock. She went flying for a long way. And let's switch to Super Zero. Nice guy. He actually didn't fight us. Even put off his shield to avoid us being hit. Talking about the game I played against Smugness. Super Zero was more on our side than on their side. If you want to see, you can check the video after this and recheck it. Instant. Ooh, he gets caught in that instant. And now getting hammered from some other sides. Sky dropping in by Mr. the Boss. Succeeded with a Vortex. Ooh, a Surreal starting a freeze. Super Zero in trouble here. Stays alive. Healer has the spell on him. Can recover his health also. Keka2 on ice this time instead of. Still have doubts about the signs after 3 years. Don't play enough with a gunner and sappers. Let's take somebody else. Let's go with Surreal. Just exiting the TP. They are going through the hole in the wall. Freeze is ongoing. Super Zero getting frozen. Going to sub-zero temperatures. And they are arriving at the point. Vigrid, the last one there. We have Guybenator coming along. Last one standing, getting frozen, nowhere to go, getting finished. Sky dropping in by Mr. the Boss, but will it be enough to stay or keep the point alive? The healer is doing his job, keeping that point in alive. Super Zero there, only one left standing, and the full team from minions going down. Surreal almost took that last piece of the point on her own. DP is still in place, so they are coming through that wall again. A lot is happening against this wall here. Let's take up a farther position. A healer with a stun. Not allowing anyone through this time. A Guybenator on his back. Getting up, getting frozen, jumping out. Through another freeze. The Zerg, no, the tank in trouble. And I don't see anybody fighting. Ah, they moved it to the point behind me. Cyril with another freeze. Xerxes in the back. Mine going off, knocking back the healer. Another Sky dropping in by Mr. the Boss. Trying to avoid minions of claiming that point. It's close every time. It's a small piece left and still smudgeness prevails. We do see Sprite Drought coming in from the back. Sprite with a shout. Oh, gets shouted at. And killed in the back by the Guybenator. Where is the fight coming from? Let's find out. Taking blue. They are still fighting here. And they are coming from the back. TP has been placed behind the point this time. Is it enough? No. TP got destroyed. They need to start fighting again. We have Xerxes going for Mr. the Boss. Now they arrive at the point again with only 44 seconds left. Even less now. That's the time Smudgeness needs to hold on. Xerxes gets Guybenator with a smash. TP gets destroyed too. Some frost action. And another Sky from Mr. the Boss. Dropping in the last 20 seconds. Xerxes gets knocked outside. Let's stay here. And they keep the point to themselves. There it goes, last second. No blue around and a win to Smudgeness in defense on the second point. Here we go with the points overview. Top experience per kill going to Zerg ZZ, top battle MVP, and top experience per damage to Mr. the Boss. A lot of Skies went on this time. Top experience per assist to Vigrid. Vigrid has more left on his scores. One more match from these two teams. That will be the minimum for tonight. one more minute of waiting to see these two teams. Let's put the grid on our screen. For those who didn't hear yet, on Sunday we have Frost Battle esports style, so everyone has the same stats. Even if you are playing with level 1, you get the stats from a level 30, and the skills will be available in your first game to set on your character. But first we're gonna finish this tournament. Skirmish number 6. We have one more to go next Thursday, and then we change the name. Same type of game. As soon as I have 16 teams, maybe switch to 8 versus 8 again. We have 10 teams playing tonight. We are here on a Gaibinator. He's moving around trying to capture that first point. He's going for the gunner. Luxray joining him. They jump out of that ice zone. So does Luxray. And now they go and join on the point. Mine going off. Draw down, only Xerxes at left. You have a Gaibinator. Gaibinator. I think it's Cybinator, but it's with a G. Giberninator. TP's gone. Destroying everything he can. He's not fighting at the point at the moment, going for the back of somebody that's not there anymore. Moving along. Staying away from the point. You have Tanker Ozzy. And there we have a lot of blue. Not much red left on the point. Full blue. But they leave the point and nobody's there. Allowing Xerxes to come back fast, and that's a nice tactic, getting Xerxes off that point with a chain and taking the first point. 8 minutes left to go for that second one. Let's see. Let's float a little. Here we are at the second point. High view. Two teams are coming in. Maybe I need to be on the other side. No, there is a tree in the way. And we have Vigrid coming out with his mortar. He really loves that thing. Shooting over. We have a sky burning, a lot of blue. Only Xerxes again on the point, pulling defense together with Drought. And he gets killed by a mortar fire. Full team going down, and the second point was taken in 50 seconds. Whoa, that was fast. The gate is still open, getting closed by one of their own, making it more difficult, it seems. We arrived on the point. Zamo goes back, getting chased. Gonna have to follow the attack a little closer. Let's go with Cyril, who is waiting for the attack, it seems, on the point. For this map, if you know how to defend the point, this is one of the most difficult to conquer. Instant. Hibernator is frozen. Oh, Cyril drops to the side into the mechanism. Not a nice way to go. Let's go with a Luxray. We saw another one drop. Luxray is running around with a bag over his head, waiting for the point, jumping even over that trap. Ooh, getting caught. Is he going to be pulled? And a sky dropping in from Mr. the Boss. He's on his back, getting up. We have a lot of blue again here. Cyril is still there. Mine going off. In the back we see Drought in a corner. Xerxes coming in. Getting killed. Drought is the last one standing here. Getting a nice stun. Almost everyone around him is stunned except for Mr. the Boss. Sprite gets put in a corner and killed. Hibernator goes over that gun and destroys it before they can. Keka is left behind on the spawn point from before, and now they are all going to take that train. Except for Luxray, he likes to run. Going to check if the path is clear. Defense is being created here by minions. And if they are on TS, everything has been told here. Sky dropping in by Mr. the Boss, clearing a lot of the path needed. Ooh, a lot of blue in the same spot. Luxray back on his feet. Drought is his next victim. Cyril and Tanker Ozzy get lifted and knocked on the ground. Drought with a nice hit on the ground, making sure the rest is stunned. And again a wipeout. Getting that fourth point in 1 minute and 8 seconds. Gun destroyed before they advance to the fifth point. And this can be it. Luxray pulled onto a gravity mine and knocked outside. Still alive. Doesn't survive the landing. Let's go with Tanker Ozzy, who has the defense up. Hibernator in front. Luxray coming in, and he's using his bow to distract everyone. Sky dropping in again from Mr. the Boss. He's doing a lot of damage. Halfway there, Cyril, last one standing on the actual point. The rest is fighting in the back. Sprite coming in. Xerxes it with a vortex. Is he able to clear the point? And no blue around. We have Hibernator and Super Zero left. Tanker Ozzy in full block. Mine going off. And they give the point back to minions. I think there is some communication that needs to be done. They could have had the point. Mine going off. Zamo goes flying and gets killed. Okay, Smudge needs to regroup and redo their attack. Let's join on Vigrid. Not able to create his mortar yet. Because his construction get destroyed right away. And now the sky dropping in by Mr. the Boss. All the contraptions going down. We have Super Zero, Luxray, Mr. the Boss on point. Let's go in for a closer look because Vigrid is dead here. Super Zero still frozen and gets killed. Defense from minions is holding on the 5th point. They are able to destroy a lot of players from Smudgeness. They were almost there, they released the point and now they have difficulty taking it. Still they have a little less than 5 minutes to do the job. It's more than enough time for this team. We have Gaibanator, Super Zero on the side, Zamo and Vigrid of course with his mortar shooting all over the place, doing damage everywhere. Sometimes the shield is there in place to hold one of those balls away. But now Tanker Ozzy gets knocked off the side, followed by a Gaibanator. Draught is the last one standing there, gets a lift. Still alive. Tanker Ozzy coming in. Is it going to be enough? He comes with a ram and knocks down a couple of players. The rest of the team is on their feet. It's not fast enough. We saw Xerxes trying to jump in, but it was not in time. Game goes to Smudgeness. Defense and attack, they go victorious in this tournament. Points: Battle MVP, top experience per kill and top experience per damage, all going to Mr. the Boss. Top experience per assist to Zamo Zdrowi 2.0 or 2.0. Here I have the points for showing everything because Vigrid always has a longer list than everyone else. So that was it for tonight. Thanks for watching. The next stream will be on Sunday, the Frost Battle 2. Mandatory team setup with 2 ices that are mandatory to play. See you there. Have a nice evening. This is White Wolf signing off.